Welcome back to AI Path, Series 19. Last time we covered agent identity and credentials. Today, the next layer, trust. An agent just gave you a summary, a recommendation, a decision. How do you know it is trustworthy? Can you verify where the information came from? Can you prove the output was not tampered with? This is the world of provenance, signatures, and verifiable outputs. Let's start with provenance. Provenance answers the question, where did this come from? When an agent generates a report, provenance tracks which data sources it read, which tools it called, which model version produced the output, and when. Think of it like a chain of custody in a courtroom. The evidence is only trustworthy if you can trace every hand it passed through. For agents, provenance means logging the full execution trace. Input prompt, tool calls with timestamps, intermediate results, final output. Without provenance, you have a black box. Someone asks, why did the agent recommend this vendor? And you have no idea. With provenance, you can replay every step and show exactly why. Next, digital signatures for agent outputs. Provenance tells you the history. Signatures tell you the output has not been changed. The idea is simple. When an agent produces an output, you hash it and sign it with a cryptographic key tied to that agent's identity. Anyone who receives the output can verify the signature. If the content was altered, the signature breaks. This matters in regulated industries. If an agent generates a compliance report, you need to prove it was not edited after the fact. Some teams use content hashing with SHA-256. Others use full public key signatures. The gold standard is content addressable storage, where the output's hash is its address. You literally cannot change the content without changing the address. Now let's put this together, building a trust framework for agents. First, every agent output should carry metadata. Who created it, when, what model version, what data sources, and a content hash. This is your provenance layer. Second, implement verification at consumption time. When a downstream system or a human receives the output, they check the signature. If it does not verify, reject it. Third, use trust tiers. Not all agent outputs need the same level of verification. A chatbot suggesting lunch spots does not need cryptographic signatures. But an agent generating financial reports absolutely does. Tier 1, logging only. Tier 2, hashing and provenance. Tier 3, full signatures and audit. Match the trust level to the risk level. And finally, make trust observable. Dashboards that show signature verification rates, provenance completeness, and any outputs that failed verification. Let's recap. Trust for agents comes from 3 layers. Provenance, trace every step from input to output. Signatures, prove the output has not been tampered with. Trust tiers, match verification effort to risk level. Make trust observable with dashboards and alerts. Next time, consent, approval, data protection, and rights. What happens when agents process personal data? GDPR, DPDP, and approval workflows. If this helped, subscribe and I will see you in part 3.